Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a recipe called Rasta Pasta. I had this pasta years ago at a Caribbean restaurant. So good, recently resurfaced in my brain, so I wanted to try to make it myself. This is not based on Rastafarianism, the religion. This is based on a recipe from a restaurant. It is creamy and delicious with a kick of jerk seasoning, and you can serve it with jerk chicken as well. That's what I'm doing today. I really hope it turns out well, and if it does, I will edit this video and you'll be watching this, and then you can decide if you want to try it yourself. All right, let's just get to it. I've got to start off with some jerk seasoning. According to Reddit, this is very official. And some chicken breast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rub the jerk seasoning on the chicken, put it in here, put it in the fridge so it can sit for a couple hours to really marinate. That looks really good. So I've got the jerk seasoning rubbed all over the chicken, and I'm going to let it sit for a while, at least an hour, maybe more. While I'm waiting on my chicken to marinate in the jerk seasoning, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up bell peppers. I'm assuming you probably know how to cut up vegetables at this point if you're watching this video, so I'm just gonna do that off camera and not worry about attempting to chop things with one hand. Got the veggies and onions chopped up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put those aside until I'm ready to work on the pasta portion of this dish. I'm about to cook the pasta. I'm using an Instant Pot. So to cook this, I'm going to use the instructions that I use for when I make mac and cheese. So I'm using 16 ounces of pasta, 4 cups of liquid, in this case it's water, and then some fat, in this case it's oil, and a little bit of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this on high pressure for 5 minutes and then do a quick release. Here's my chicken ready to go into the oven. I put down tin foil and I put some butter in there. They look a little crowded, but honestly I just didn't want to do more than one pan, so I'm gonna bake it at 400 degrees for about 13 to 18 minutes until it reaches a done temperature in the middle. I do have a meat thermometer, so that is the best way to make sure your meat is completely cooked. Here I've got everything ready for my sauce. I've got canned tomatoes, coconut milk, garlic, cheese blend, which is like Parmesan cheese, and the jerk seasoning. These vegetables are gonna go ahead and get in the pot, start getting sweated down so I can start making my sauce. Started out with a little garlic. Now I'm gonna add my onions and peppers. Pasta's done, about to do a quick release. Alrighty, we've got some jerk seasoning going into our vegetables. Fire roasted tomatoes going in, the whole can. Oops, spilled a little bit. So let's see what's going on. Alright, pasta turned out excellent. Coconut milk going in next. That looks good. So the chicken is nowhere near done. So I'm putting it in for another 10 minutes, see what happens. So I tasted my sauce and I feel like it needs a little extra something. So I'm gonna add a little bit of La Preferida adobo. I forgot that I was gonna be using fresh Parmesan. So it's gonna be a cup of that going into the sauce. I've already turned off the heat, and that's just gonna make it thicker, creamier, cheesier. It's gonna be delicious. Added another cup of Parmesan cheese because it felt right. Chicken's getting there, but I think it needs a little of this. Now I'm gonna add the pasta to the sauce. Okay, wow. I tried a bite and it's delicious. Cannot wait for the chicken to get out to go with this. Well, that looks good. And here we have the finished dish. I am so pleased with how this turned out. We've got the creamy, cheesy coconut sauce, enhanced with the juiciness of the bell peppers and onions, paired wonderfully with the spicy, tender jerk chicken, and I added La Preferida to both the chicken and the pasta with that garlic and that salt helping to boost the other spices so that every single bite is flavorful. I cannot wait to try this. So here we go. I'm gonna go for the pasta first. honestly, that just gets better and better as the sauce continues to thicken up a little bit. All right, and then with the chicken, wow, that's really good. It's even better together. All right, so I'm really glad I did the mild jerk seasoning, because even the mild is a little spicy for me. Laugh if you want to. But yeah, I'm super satisfied with how this turned out. It is very nice and creamy. The fire roasted tomatoes definitely give it a kick. And then of course, jerk seasoning. So that spice plus creaminess is really kind of the main attraction of this dish. And I think you'll really like it if you try it as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you around.